A trader's finger hovers over the buy button, heart pounding, eyes glued to flickering charts. But the price jumps before they can even move. How did the market know? You might think it's just luck, or maybe the work of millions of independent minds. But what if that's not the real story? Because beneath every dizzying surge or sudden crash, invisible hands pull strings you never see. If you want more explanations like this, subscribe and hit like. Stay till the end and you'll see how the world's richest markets can move like marionettes, sometimes by design. You picture Wall Street as a battlefield of brains, buyers and sellers, all out for themselves, making prices dance. But that's only the surface. Look closer, and the dance is choreographed, not random. Behind every public trade, shadowy forces operate. Giant funds, algorithms, even central banks. Ray Dalio, the founder of Bridgewater, calls markets machines, not because they're cold, but because they can be programmed, tweaked, manipulated. Let's start with a simple image. A single pebble tossed into a pond. Ripples expand, touching every edge. Now imagine that pebble is a billion-dollar order from a hedge fund. That one move can ripple through the world, changing prices far beyond what you'll ever see. You buy a share, thinking you're part of the action. But what really sets the price? Is it your trade or something larger? High-frequency trading firms like Citadel or Virtu are locked in a constant arms race. Their computers sniff out your orders before they reach the market. By the time your click registers, they've predicted the ripple, adjusted their own positions, and sometimes moved the price itself. A 2014 study by the SEC found that these latency arbitrage tactics can front-run regular investors by milliseconds, making billions from microscopic advantages. But it doesn't stop at speed. There's manipulation by scale. The London Whale, a trader at JP Morgan, made such huge bets in 2012 that entire markets shifted to accommodate his positions. When his trades started to unravel, the damage echoed across continents. You felt none of the ripples directly, but your savings, your pension, your job might have. And then there's coordination hidden in plain sight. The LIBOR scandal in 2012 showed that some of the world's biggest banks quietly fixed interest rates for years. A few emails and phone calls, trillions of dollars affected. Not by millions of independent choices, but by a handful of secret agreements. Algorithms make things even stranger. Their logic is built from rules set by people you'll never meet. When markets panic, algorithms can trigger chain reactions. In 2010, the flash crash wiped out nearly $1 trillion in minutes before bouncing back. A lone British trader, Navinder Sarao, sitting in his parents' house in London, used a spoofing algorithm to fake market demand. The system's hidden strings unraveled in real time. Still think prices are set by wisdom of crowds? Sometimes it's more like the wisdom of a handful multiplied by machines. But the puppet strings don't end with traders and algorithms. Central banks like the Federal Reserve are the ultimate hidden hand. Their words alone can move trillions. When the Fed whispers about rates, entire markets whiplash. Ben Bernanke's 2013 hint about tapering bond purchases erased $2 trillion from global stocks overnight. There are other, stranger strings. Dark pools, private exchanges where big investors trade away from the public eye. You never see the trades, but their impact ripples through prices you can't predict. A 2017 study in the Journal of Finance showed how trades in dark pools leak out, subtly shifting the visible market in ways most investors never suspect. Why does this matter? Because you're living inside the system, even if you never buy a share. Your mortgage rate, your job prospects, even your grocery bill, they're all nudged by these invisible forces. So what can you do? First, see the strings. Know the market isn't just a giant voting booth. It's a stage where some cast the play and many just fill the seats. Second, understand that transparency matters. Whenever rules change to shed light on hidden trades or punish manipulation, ripples reach everyone. And third, remember that the marionettes sometimes pull back. Markets can snap the strings, punish the puppeteers, and rewrite the dance in ways no one expects. So, next time you see a price leap or a sudden crash, ask yourself, is it really the wisdom of crowds? Or did someone, somewhere, just give a hidden tug? In the world of markets, the strings remain invisible, until for a brief moment, they snap into view.